Many couples experience challenges in their sexual relationship due to unmet needs, unexpressed desires, or crossed boundaries. These issues often stem from a lack of communication. Tips for starting conversations about sexual needs, desires, and boundaries. 1. Choose the right time and place. Choose a time when both you and your partner are relaxed and not distracted by external factors like work, stress, or fatigue. Avoid bringing up these conversations during or immediately after sex, as emotions may be heightened, and it can be challenging to have a calm and rational discussion. Instead, opt for a neutral setting where you can both approach the topic with a clear mind. 2. Start with a positive approach. Instead of focusing on what's lacking or what's wrong, begin by acknowledging the things you appreciate about your sexual relationship. Compliment your partner on what they do that you enjoy and express your gratitude for the connection you share. For example, you could say, "I really love how connected I feel to you when we're intimate. There are a few things I've been thinking about that could make our connection even stronger." Starting with positivity sets the tone for a constructive conversation and reassures your partner that you're coming from a place of love and mutual benefit. 3. Be clear and specific. When discussing your sexual needs and desires, clarity is key. Avoid vague statements that can be easily misunderstood. Instead, be specific about what you want or need in your sexual relationship. This helps your partner understand exactly what you're asking for and reduces the likelihood of miscommunication. For instance, rather than saying, "I wish we had more variety in our sex life," you could say, "I've been curious about trying specific activity, and I think it could be really exciting for both of us." Being clear and direct ensures that your partner knows what you're talking about and can respond accordingly. 4. Use I statements. When discussing sensitive topics, it's important to avoid making your partner feel defensive. One effective way to do this is by using I statements rather than you statements. I statements focus on your own feelings and experiences rather than placing blame on your partner. For example, instead of saying, "You never try anything new in bed," you could say, "I sometimes feel like I'd enjoy trying new things together." This approach emphasizes your feelings and needs without making your partner feel criticized or attacked. 5. Listen actively and empathetically. While it's important to express your own needs and desires, it's equally important to listen to your partner's. Practice active listening by giving your partner your full attention, avoiding interruptions, and acknowledging their feelings. Show empathy by trying to understand their perspective, even if it differs from your own. Respond with phrases like, "I hear what you're saying," or "I understand that this is important to you." This helps to create a supportive environment where both partners feel valued and heard. 6. Discuss boundaries respectfully. When discussing boundaries, be clear about what you're comfortable with and ask your partner to do the same. It's important to approach this conversation without judgment and to respect each other's limits. Remember that boundaries can evolve over time, so it's important to revisit this conversation periodically to ensure that both partners remain comfortable and satisfied. 7. Check in regularly. Communication about sexual needs, desires, and boundaries shouldn't be a one-time conversation. As your relationship evolves, so too may your sexual preferences and comfort levels. Make it a habit to check in with each other regularly about how you're feeling in your sexual relationship. These check-ins don't have to be formal or lengthy. They can be as simple as asking, "How are you feeling about our sex life lately?" Or, "Is there anything you'd like to talk about or try?" 8. Seek professional help if needed. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, communication about sexual needs and boundaries can be challenging. If you find that certain topics are difficult to discuss or if conflicts arise that you're unable to resolve on your own, consider seeking the help of a professional. A therapist or sex counselor can provide a neutral, supportive environment where you and your partner can explore your concerns and work on improving your communication. How do you approach conversations about sexual needs, desires, and boundaries in your relationship? Do you have any tips or experiences to share? For more tips and resources on improving communication and intimacy in your relationship, be sure to check out the links in the description box below.